We are not rare. But before you leave, you will perceive the lore will be unlocked. You might be stalked by a Sasquatch or a ghost witch, possibly even a ghost that will boast about knowing the Ohio grassman or even the Michigan dogman. Werewolves hunt, poltergeists are up front, but in these backwoods folklore is unlocked.
Welcome back to Folklore Unlocked. I'm Austin, and like always, I'm joined by Ethan.
Yep, hello again, everyone.
And this week we are taking a look at the Mineral Springs Hotel and some background on the hotel. It's located in Alton, Illinois, and it was opened in 1914, and it was originally owned and built by brothers August and Herman Lurs, and they uncovered a natural spring with a high sulfur content. And early advertising boasted that the hotel featured the largest swimming pool in Illinois, mineral spring cures, and the biggest dining table in the city of Alton. And it's reportedly haunted.
And a little bit more about the hotel. So again, we said it was constructed by August and Herman Luhr, and they were successful meat packers who intended to open an ice storage plant on the property until they discovered the natural spring on the property. Construction was started on October 1913 with the building of a water bottling plant in what became the lowest sub-basement of the building. And that's where they would bottle up the mineral springs water, the hot spring water or whatever, and sell it. And it had more than 100 rooms. And in 1971, the Mineral Springs finally closed down for good, and the place was actually condemned because of general deterioration.
Yeah, now this is where the drawings start and the tragedies begin. And it begins with the Jasmine Lady, which is the hotel's most famous ghost. And it's believed that Jasmine Lady is the ghost of Pearl Sons, who overdosed after struggling with mental illness in her room in 1965. And reported appearances of the Jasmine Lady near one specific staircase, and they also reported a strong, flowery jasmine perfume smell. And Pearl's nephew confirmed that she did, in fact, wear a jasmine perfume that would give his mother a severe headache whenever he came home from visiting his Aunt Pearl.
And then the pool. So the pool itself is abandoned, of course, but the ghost is believed to be Clarence Blair, an 18-year-old sheet metal worker, and was the only person to actually drown at the hotel, and was not discovered until hours later. Some have seen an apparition of a man in white shirt, a tie, and tan pants believed to be him, and reports of being touched on the shoulder, and then also wet footprints mysteriously appearing around the same area of the long drained pool.
And then we've got the ghost at the bar, which is believed to be L.M. Harwood. And Harwood struggled with alcoholism and came to the hotel for the Mineral Springs cure to treat his alcoholism in the spring. And Harwood shot himself in the chest after the spring cures failed, and people would see a man who would vanish when approached, and when the guest claimed to smell like a distillery. So very much of alcohol apparently. And then on to our thoughts. I honestly not surprising that a property or building associated with three significant tragedies that ghost stories followed. So yeah, I'm not surprised that there are reports of hauntings at the hotel.
Yeah, I agree that most buildings involved with death will have some sort of supernatural stories, especially a building like a hotel that has tons and tons of people going in and out all the time. There's a lot of people and a lot of chances for stuff to happen and more stories to be made.
Yeah, I agree. But that's all we've got for this week. Join us next week when we take a look at the McPike Mansion, also located in Alton, Illinois. So, any last words, Ethan?
Just thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks for watching. If you're on YouTube, leave us a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're on Spotify, drop us a follow and a comment. And we'll see you next week.
You might wake up beside Spearfinger with an extended visit from Jack the Ripper. But if you're lucky, it'll be an angel on that range hill of Louisiana. You might meet Mary LaValle or the Road. At Folklore unlocked, Austin and Ethan concoct their theory of the eerie and unexplained around the world, sometimes even the underworld. The lore is locked behind secrets, the folklore is meant to be unlocked. The Sokaloo is haunting NC as well as Tennessee. There are many giants that might be clients of the Dark Watchers, who might have psychokinesis. And the phantom time hypothesis is like a phoenix, coming back around again and again. Though is a strain on your brain if you've got more than two brain cells in you. Some believe McCartney's dead because they read into the Mandela effect, which is subject to folklore.